Let's talk all about seduction and getting the guy. So I know a lot of us, we feel as if on first dates, we need to sort of be, asking these interview questions, asking, do you want to be married? Do you want children? And I am by no means saying that it's not, it's a question, those are questions you shouldn't be asking. But what I'm saying is sometimes when you're being a little too direct, there's no seduction to that. So sometimes when you're being a little bit too direct about your needs and your requirements, there's no seduction in that. And I'm not saying don't ever state your needs or requirements, but I am saying learn the right moment because sometimes the first date isn't always the right moment. So, most people on a first date, second date, third date, fifth date, sixth date, even when you are married, most people want to talk about their interests. They want to talk about, you know, um, their childhood. And this is not all the time, but they want to talk about themselves. Often they may want to sit in silence, but often they want to talk about themselves. So how can you pull it out of someone to discuss themselves? You ask questions. You're not asking directly, where did you grow up? You're not asking directly, did you have a good childhood? Maybe you're saying something about your mom. You're like, yes, my mom, she always made these pies. What's your favorite pie? Did your mom ever make them? End quote. So you're saying things of that nature. You're not always being this super direct, savage queen, right? Sometimes you are playing a game to win. Sometimes you are learning because when you get married, you're going to constantly have to seduce your partner. You're constantly going to have to be doing new things sometimes. I look at Mina Afran and I notice that if you see it or not, she's always kind of like doing new things. So she's moving, she's having new desires, she is asking for what she wants. She's starting off the new year dressing different. She's just really growing. And growth is very, very attractive. Sometimes we start off the relationship and we're like very transactional, right? I'm hearing that a lot of women are going on dates with men and asking to be Cash Apped or Venmoed or PayPal or these things where they want to be sent money before the date even starts. But you have not even captured his heart. You haven't captured the heart desire inside of him to even want to give to you. So first things first, you have to capture someone's heart. Let me make sure you guys can hear me and see me okay. You sent money before the date. Okay. Perfect. Looks like we're doing really good. Okay, close that. Okay. I just posted something earlier today on Instagram, and I was telling you guys that Mark Anthony has married for the fourth time. Yes, he is married for the fourth time. I believe he was married to the person that I know that he was most famously with is Jennifer Lopez. So he was with her for a long time. They had children. He was married to someone else before, married to someone else after, and now he's getting married again. And they have a large age gap. It's about 30-year difference. And I just want to say to you, do you think him getting married again was a logical choice? Or do you think she evokes an emotion out of him? Because logically, getting married a fourth time doesn't make any sense. If I had to state my own opinion, I would say she's 23. She's probably willing to date him for a very long time. just in my opinion, because most women are still in the, I want to be married for 2 years, then I want to get engaged for 1 year, then I want to get married. No, it's a lie. You want to be married like yesterday. So what I will say is, when you are, you know, picking someone that you want to seduce, meaning you like him back and he likes you, you do have to evoke emotion out of him. Sometimes initially we may not be someone's type, but the more they spend time with us, all of a sudden we are their type. And they are on their getting on one knee, wanting to get married, getting on one knee and like buying a house, buying a car, buying all these things. And I'm not saying someone buying some is stating their love, but in today's society, that is going to be a form of commitment for a lot of us. So when you are evoking emotion out of someone, you're not just talking at them, you're not just preaching at them, you are really getting to know them and seeing how their mind works. It's almost if you're playing a board game with someone, and it's a board game where you have to kind of pick what is that person gonna pick? And then you're like, oh, they're gonna pick this joke because it's super funny. I know Humans of Society, correct me if I'm wrong on saying this board game's name, but I know that one is a really, really big one where you kind of have to go by someone's psychology. So you're kind of getting into someone's psychology. How do they think? There's a archetype of a seductress, and one of the archetypes is the siren. So the siren is a woman who, I believe the myth goes, she's in the ocean and all these men are sit on their sailboats, sailing towards her. And it's like when they get her, they're in such a rocky point of the ocean that they pass away. And so with this being said, it's like, even though they know that it's danger going toward her, they still want to go toward her. And I'm not saying with you it's going to be dangerous, but people do like some form of risk. In today's society, I do believe that getting married is a big risk. It's such a big risk that people wait 5 years to take it. Can you change someone's mind about the timeline, about the normal everyday timeline? Are you able to evoke that much emotion? Are you able to evoke that much emotion? Let's see, how many minutes have I been on? But yes, I just want to pop in with a short video about the power of seduction. Please refer to Robert Greene. I believe that he illustrates his thoughts on seduction in the most powerful way. And I'll be back with more. Maybe I will go over one of the chapters, or maybe we'll read it in my book club this month, and I'll put that link is in the Patreon below. And yeah, I can't wait. Okay, ladies, thanks for popping in. Let me know your takeaways from this video.